Okay. Is anybody here? Actually, let me check in the chat. Okay. We got one viewer. That's all I need. Even if there were zero viewers, I could still talk to myself. But how's it going, everybody? It's been a while. I'm actually starting to stream again because, like, the spring semester is officially over, and so are Juneteenth festivities. For context, I do not like this song. Give me a moment. I'll just play my usual streaming playlist. Give me a moment. But thank you for your patience to everybody who was waiting for me to come back today. We are finishing an illustration. For those who follow me on Twitter and other art socials, I've been working on an illustration for Megan Thee Stallion to celebrate her newest album. We love you, Megan. I've actually listened to the most recent version of it because well, most recent version. I've listened to her most recent album. And we can actually talk about that. Give me just a moment. So this is what I have so far with the picture. Oh, this is partially what I have so far. Give me a moment. Ah, the background. This is what I got so far. Pretty much all I have to do is finish shading and um and that'll really be it. Like I'm at the rendering stage. I'm so proud of myself because I'm actually drawing a lot faster, more or less. And then once we finish that picture, we're gonna be streaming until 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna get as much as I can get done. What I want to do is finish this illustration of Megan. Actually, let me save this and then restart the program. Come on. Okay, now we're good. But I'm going to finish rendering this and then I'm going to start working on the Yang Xiaolong illustration to finish up my Ruby redesign series. But yeah, um, okay. So what am I doing? This is the difficult part, right? I'm shading, um, I'm shading leather, and leather is difficult. But I'm starting to do more pictures that kind of require that knowledge a little bit. But let's see, how's everybody's past week been doing? I'm still recovering from Juneteenth. That has permanently beaten my ass. Because, for context, I work at a Black History Museum. So we had a Juneteenth celebration, right? And of course, that takes a lot of planning. And I was on both the educational team and the promotion team because we got like two people, one of them including me, doing the graphics and stuff. And then on top of that, I was dealing with finals for the spring semester. So there was also that. Lots of shit going on, honestly. Hmm. I'm trying to see how it go about this light part because this is supposed to be a leather ensemble, right? but I don't want the shading to be too minimal. Like I still don't get how to do leather. It's hard out here. Mm. Maybe do it along the edge. I'm at this point. I'm operating under rule of cool, right? Then I feel like I should make the shadow at the bottom a bit bigger than along the sleeve. But what was I thinking about? I recently listened to Megan's new album, and I give it a 4 out of 10. Not a 4 out of 10. Fuck, a 4 out of 5. It was actually really good. I like that she's sort of unapologetic about her interests because this is a self-titled album, so she's pretty much just re-establishing who she is as an artist with her inspirations and stuff. However, there were some tracks that were um, that left much to be desired. Like with Mama She, I was a little bit disappointed, or I can't even say disappointed because I didn't really have expectations with it because I'm not familiar with the discography of who does she have featured with that song. Give me a minute. Wait, Mama She, does she have featured? With Yuki Chiba? I'm not familiar with his discography, so I really don't know what I was expecting. But like it, I don't know. I expected something to go hard, and it was whatever for me. Happy for anybody who likes it though. And then I wasn't a big fan of Break His Heart, but I'm kind of like okay. I consider Break His Heart to be like pussy rap, and I'm very picky when it comes to pussy rap. And I say pussy rap because like it's not just about the topic being sex, but like it's very what's the word? It's very explicit, right? It's obvious in what's desired and whatnot, which is fine. But I'm also picky when it comes to it. And I felt like it was very repetitive, like there wasn't enough variation within the verses and stuff. Like I don't know, but um, I'm also eating because I didn't get to eat until late. Maybe this could benefit from having a texture, but then this is leather, so it needs to be pretty flat, right? I'll just deal with it. But yeah, I didn't care for those two songs. I like a lot of the others, right? Like I really like Spin with Victoria Monet. Excuse me, let me drink something. I like Spin with Victoria Monet. I liked what else did I like? What else was I thinking? I loved Otaku Hot Girl. Although like fans are kind of pissing me off. It's not even that like it's not the praise of it that's pissing me off because like I'm happy for Jujutsu Kaisen fans. I'm a Jujutsu Kaisen fan, but like it's kind of pissing me off that everybody's giving out the wrong information on that song. Cause like okay, so folks are saying that the sample that she used for that song is from the commercial break, but actually no. Like yes, it those songs the song does play during the commercial break, right? But that's not like the full thing. It's just a shorthand version of the song during the commercial break. The song that she sampled from is Prepare Yourself, which I think was in a specific fight scene. I can't remember which fight scene it was in. Oh, hey Damien, how's it going? I was talking about the new Megan Thee Stallion album and like my opinion on it. Right now I'm talking about Otaku Hot Girl because like it's kind of pissing me off that everybody's giving out the wrong information concerning that song. I'm doing well. I'm at peace for the moment because like I'm in the final stages of like shading because I can't say rendering. I have a very flat style when it comes to that. I have a very flat style. What do you mean? Like I have a flat style. Like I do flat shading. But I'm not saying flat as in it's one dimensional. It's more like flat as in this is cell shading, right? I don't render. Like I don't do the soft edges and stuff. Which is honestly going to make drawing Yang a little bit difficult. Because like I kind of shot myself in the ass with the Ruby redesign series. Because thinking back on it, I was like trying to emulate Eileen Chen's coloring style when I was doing those illustrations, and now I got to do it again after a while, just when I've figured out that I really like cell shading. I feel like I need to do better with this, like this top, and I'm not quite sure how. I need to do like another shading color, maybe like something in between these two. She used this color, but pretty much I was talking about the sample that was used because everybody keeps getting the sample wrong. It's not the commercial break song. The song that she sampled for Otaku Hot Girl, it's not the commercial break song. It's called Prepare Yourself. And I knew what song it was because I was literally listening to the Jujutsu Kaisen soundtrack for like 2 fucking months when it came out. They're gonna partner with McDonald's anyways. Like we know that Mappa has no soul. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Okay. Have a nice lyric. But I'm just gonna be rambling and stuff. So feel free to chime in if it's something that you want to respond to. But essentially I kind of shot myself in the ass doing the Ruby redesign series because of the because I was trying to emulate Eileen Chang's design to sort of have a parallel between my redesigns and her designs. Because I was doing like a silly little tribute, and then I realized, I really like doing flat cell shading. So it's like, now what? I cry. But but oh my gosh, I'm so glad that you like my commentary. I appreciate it. I love talking smack. And I'm glad that my smack talking is appreciated. This is a little bit more dimensional. But but yeah, I really like that album, and I'm glad that she made another Jujutsu Kaisen reference with that album because okay, I was actually working on this picture a long time ago. It was when she took a trip to Japan to present that Crunchyroll award because this is based off of the cosplay that she did, right? But unfortunately, it was during the spring semester, so I simply did not have time. So now I actually have an opportunity because technically I could post it at any time, right? But it's also like I do need to do. I feel like I'm very bad at social media as an artist because like I never do. I rarely do trends on time, or if I do, I forget to quote retweet the original post to actually help with traction. And I know we can't like focus too much on social media success because it's not the end all be all. I feel like I technically have more success working for the state because I'm literally designing two coloring books right now for the I'm literally designing two coloring books right now for the museum that I'm working at, right? Like I have more commercial success and stuff that's not like VTuber or social media related. So it's whatever, but I also feel like I do need to branch out more and try to be more, I guess, ambitious with like how I'm trying to reach out and stuff. I don't like that shape. Is there like more of a square one? So I'm pretty much trying to do better by like mixing. I'm trying to draw more, which is partially why I'm doing art streams. I feel like I'm gonna do art streams a bit more often because like I love gaming, but I also feel like I suck at video games and I'm not sure if I'm really entertaining enough. Like I usually, or I guess whenever I fuck up, it's very entertaining. Cause like I be fumbling around in Dave the Diver, and it's been a while since I picked up Dave the Diver. And it's largely because of the spring. The spring semester was beating my ass, guys. I was in the trenches. It's not delivery, it's the struggle. I was eating McStruggles during that time, but I'm glad it's over. The struggle is over. So yeah, I'm gonna draw more, but I am gonna do more gaming streams. I've also added some new indie games to my cart, and I can't wait till South Scrimshaw comes out because that was a visual novel that I read. It was like a speculative biology digital novel, and I really loved that. I love that kind of stuff. I'm also gonna try whenever I do art streams. I'm gonna like rotate between like fan art and show off some of my world building because I'm trying to open up more about the creative projects that I've sort of put on the side because I want to start being kinder to myself as a creator. And the whole reason why I was doing VTubing, right, was because I wanted to share my creative process. Because part of the reason why I've been thinking about it, right? So if anybody who knows this one VTuber named Plush Poppy, Plush Poppy, I like to say that he's a V. Well, yeah, he kind of is a VTuber, even though he doesn't want to identify as that anymore. But it's just like, nigga, you use an avatar to stream. Like, I get it. A lot of people don't want to identify with VTubing, partially because it's a little bit hard to explain to like folks who aren't familiar with the medium because it's still very niche. Like, yeah, COVID helped make it boom and stuff, but it doesn't really get that much exposure outside of like Japan because of the existing infrastructure of idol culture. And I guess in the West, Iron Mouse is sort of carrying that perception of VTubing. And I say that because of like her disability activism is sort of bringing it out, right? Like with her promotion of blood transfusions and stuff. That does a lot. So that's pretty much all people know about the medium, really, if we're gonna be for real. And then on top of that, like the VTubing community, like there's been a bunch of discourse for the past couple of weeks, and by past couple of weeks, it's just last week concerning black acceptance and stuff. So I feel like I'm starting to see a lot of black VTubers saying that they're going to dismiss the title or denounce the title because it's not very beneficial due to like the existing hostility within the medium, you know. And honestly, I get it. But I feel like part of it, what Plush Poppy said, because for the past couple of weeks he's been talking about like, well, for the past couple of days because he's been in the hospital, and essentially he's just like, oh, I got time, so I got time to talk shit. Even though he kind of technically always has time to talk shit, we're very similar in that regard. Like for me personally, right? Talking shit does not take effort for me, so I could always have time to talk shit. Because you know how those like anti-bullying posts and stuff that are just like, imagine taking time out of your day to be mean and nasty to somebody. And even though I don't condone bullying and stuff, I kind of hate that sentiment because it's really not difficult to be mean. Like, as somebody who identifies as a professional hater, I hate as easily as I breathe. And it does not take a lot of effort to type unless you got something like fucking arthritis or something. Like, it is not hard to type a mean comment and stuff. Especially given how social media has heavily incentivized negative behaviors and negativity in general. Like, it's not hard to be mean. So, like, when Plush would talk about, like, hating and shit, and it's just like, nigga, that's not hard. But, what he's been talking about is, like, some of the things that can hinder a VTuber's growth. And then Damien, I don't know if you're here right now, because I know that you went to Lurk, so I don't know if you're like cooking or whatever. But I think I'm gonna give her like a dark purple zipper to go with this. That can help. Um, but like how we were talking about how VTubers are kind of limiting themselves by revolving their performance around catering to VTubers or catering to the VTuber space when it's very limited. So they're inadvertently like they're inadvertently shooting themselves in the ass by limiting themselves, you know? And that's why I mentioned stuff like black card members and um and just other avenues, you know? There are other ways. There's more than one way to skin a cat, you know? And that's why when Poppy was talking about, sorry, sometimes whenever I draw, I like focus mid sentence. Like I have this bad habit of when I'm like talking, I like pause for a minute, and then folks are like, "Oh, did she disconnect?" And it's just like, no, it's just my mind was buffering because I'm trying to talk and draw at the same time. I apologize, but yeah, that's why when Poppy was talking about considering other avenues of putting yourself out there and trying to get non VTubers, because most of the VTuber space consists of VTubers, right? Um, trying to cater to non VTubers by going to niches outside of VTubing. Because like I think about what's his name? Private Lime, right? Private Lime is a YouTuber and he's a Project Zombie YouTube specifically. Project Zomboid, not Project Zombie. Project Zomboid is this survival game which is like realistic zombie simulator in the sense that it deals like it's pretty much The Sims if it was a zombie game. So you regularly have to get rest and eat and stuff. You have noodles and you can actually get injured and you could get infected and deal with carbon monoxide poisoning and all this other kind of stuff. Like you can't heal easily and you're pretty much playing zombie games. And he's a VTuber actually. Private Lime actually has a VTuber model, but he's not traditionally considered a part of the VTubing medium, and I say that because even though he does have a VTuber model and stuff, he hangs out around Project Zomboid spaces. He's just a part of Project Zomboid spaces, and he regularly does collabs with folks like Ambiguous Amphibian, who's another YouTuber that I like, even though he's not a VTuber and stuff. He's not limiting himself. And that's sort of the point that I've reached with Minecraft, where worry about um I'm not going to worry about like catering to people in VTubing necessarily because even though I love my VTuber friends, I also don't want to like put myself in a box with what I can do, especially when I didn't even come to VTubing specifically to hang out with other VTubers. Like I was inspired by Vox Akuma and I wanted to meet him because I thought that he was really cool and stuff, but like my main motivation for being a VTuber was having a means to share my creative process without having to make a video because I don't know, I lack confidence in myself as a possible YouTuber because even though I have a lot of ideas for videos, um I'm not confident in my editing skills. And it's just like, well, just learn how to edit. And it's just like, that's not the fucking point, right? Because, like, people talk about how content creation is like an easy job, but it really isn't because a lot of creators already have a existing monopoly over the medium and stuff. And I also wasn't quite sure what to do. So, like, VTubing was just another avenue of creativity for me. And that was pretty much it, right? Actually, I might make this a white zipper. Actually, what is her actual. But I've changed my mind with some things. I have more confidence in myself, and a lot of people actually like the Ruby redesign series. So I'm gonna finish that series, and I'm gonna start like posting more speed paints and video essays, because that's really what I wanted to do originally, um, and then on the side, right? Technically not on the side because I'm as a part of like folks seeing my process with stuff. I'm just gonna stream, and it'll be fine. But yeah. So pretty much to summarize, big things are coming. I believe in myself more as a creator, and y'all will get to see my creative process as I start to get back into YouTube and start working on that more. As like a notice, the first major thing that I'm gonna do after I finish the Ruby redesign series, which I'm gonna start back on in this stream once I finish Megan, right? Is starting on Yang because I put her off for so long, partially because she's difficult. She uses colors that I usually don't draw with, and that kind of shot me in the ass. But I have a decent creative direction that I want for her. And I hope to get at least one of the sketches done, assuming that Megan doesn't take too long. Because I'm almost done with her. I'm so proud of myself. I feel like this is good enough. I'm done with the rendering. I need to change the coloring a little bit. Let's see, what else? Let's see, eye glow. I need to organize the rest of my brushes, even though I'm pretty decent. Yeah, this is more of a subtle glow. So let's see, I need to add. Um, come on. Come on, program. Don't do this to me. Wait, no. Invert selection. Wait, no. Damn it. Um, Hold on, I'm locked in right now, guys. Huh. Oh yeah, I gotta listen to Pyda's newest song. If anybody who doesn't know, Pyda is Alien Idol, who I think is using her music to like serenade the human race in order to eventually destroy it. At least that's her lore, I think. But she's an alien theme idol, and I love her because her music is really nice. It's cute. Hold on, I'm still eating. Mhm. Okay. Yeah, this is a TV size recording. Let me go back to the streaming. We love you, Michio. Hmm. We'll see. I need to look at. Hmm. This is the difficult part, right? putting decorations on top of Megan. Or, oh, I should have put the other glow over her right hand. Okay, I'm a genius. It just took me a moment, guys. Let's see. No, I don't think this will work. I'll just add the purple swirls, and I think that'll be it. Because I don't want to overdo it. That I feel like the most difficult parts of drawing, right? The most difficult parts of drawing are the beginning and the end, right? The most difficult parts of drawing are the beginning and the end. The beginning is hard because most difficult parts are the beginning and the end because you're planning at the beginning and then the end, you don't want to overdo it, but you still want to feel complete with it, right? And then I'm gonna put some shading, like a little bit more dramatic shading to add a little bit more dimension. Okay, I need to work on the outline. That's better. That's better. Okay, guys, I'm done. I'm so proud of myself. Y'all don't understand. Drawing is hard. I'm so proud of myself. Let me just add my watermark and then I'll save it and then after stream I'll like schedule the post. Oh my god. Shit. Also, at one point I am going to update my. At one point, stop. That's the problem. I used the wrong brush thingy. Okay. So at one point I'm going to update my oh my gosh, how do I say this? I'm going to update my damn, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. I was so excited that I forgot what I was going to say. Did I save? Okay. So now let me open the Yang sketch file. I'm so proud of this. I'm so happy. I have so much joy. Oh yeah. After the stream I'm gonna schedule the art post for it. So yeah. Okay, so let me delete. I'm gonna get rid of these references that I don't need. I think we'll keep the leather for now. Let me also delete this picture of Meg. Drawing Meg was hard. It's her nose, right? Because I feel like the best way to have at some point I am going to make an infographic about like Mukokuseki. At some point I'm going to talk about Mukokuseki and how that's beating everybody's ass, like the stateless style, because it puts people in a position where they have same face syndrome, right? And how you can't tell apart certain characters of different ethnicities because people act scared to like draw anybody who doesn't look white, right? But give me a minute because I gotta download a pose that I'm using for the mannequins. Um, Give me a moment. Okay. Thought I had a pose. Give me a moment. I'm looking through my phone. Because I'm irresponsible. I don't organize. I do not organize the pictures that I download on my phone. So there are several unused references or references I can't even fucking find. Damn, I didn't even download the pose. We're going pose hunting. I'm doing it on my phone because it's easier. Excuse me. um, and then I'm also gonna make a new streaming playlist. Thinking about music as I'm looking for a standing pose to look strong with. Although I could probably try this one, but I want to have the other arm out, right? But I'm going to make a new streaming playlist because I now know how to play music on my stream without having a copyright strike on the VOD. Aren't y'all proud of me? So I'm gonna be playing all kinds of shit. You're gonna hear even more of my music taste. Like I usually stream to future funk and city pop because like I like the energy of it. Like I now associate that with productivity and stuff because like it's very peppy. I like 80s and 70s funk. I like 70s funk and just 80s pop music in general. And even though I don't dance, like I should probably try dancing more. I should like learn whacking or something because like I don't dance. I get awkward. I get awkward. And people are like, you should dance like nobody is watching. And it's not even like the fear of being watched, right? It's just when you're not used to something. And the weird part about it, I'm not even stationary all the time, right? I used to do rock climbing. I used to do marching band and stuff. And I really like being a majorette. It's just, I don't know. I guess I get really self conscious with things. But I'm not quite sure why when it comes to dancing. But like I dance whenever I'm at the house because I don't be bothered. And then I need to get somewhat decent at dancing anyways because like the museum that I'm hosting, we're doing like a back to school bash, but for the teachers to like get them hyped up for the school year. So, and we're having a 70s theme actually. And I've recommended like some city funk, some city pop, and some future funk music for it. Okay, so let me tilt this head back a little bit. But it's nice getting back into the groove of Ruby again. I need to finish this series anyways, cause I gotta get back. I gotta finish it anyways, not just because of like it's my personal obligation, right? And it's one of my favorite projects. I actually enjoyed working on this series, right? Working on this series as I'm working on my own personal redesign series. I'm not a employee at Rooster Teeth. Given the horror stories, I kind of wouldn't want to be like even without Warner Brothers being terrible and stuff. I personally would not want to work for Rooster Teeth due to like the frat boy culture because I will curse somebody out. Like Godspeed to anybody who works there and has to deal with that shit. It would not be me. Like Miles and Carrie would get the fuck beat out of them, but just actually no, let me do hip. But get the head a little bit smaller. Excuse me. Leg. What was I thinking again? Shit. I love working on this series. It's just that Blake and Yang were the two hardest characters, and also on top of dealing with like school and work, it was hard to be motivated and stuff. So like art is hard, right? Because it's a skill, and in a way, it kind of feels like a mood-based skill because it's one thing to be good at something, but like art doesn't have a direct procedure to it. Like it's not just A to B, right? because it does require a level of like self exploration and introspection and stuff. So when your mood is off, it's kind of hard unless you're like doing something for a client, at least for me personally, right? It's not hard for me to draw for other people because they can tell me exactly what they want. And I usually ask for direct instructions because even though I like having creative liberty, I also worry about like editing and stuff, especially if I'm like drawing personal art for somebody, like something in their likeness, because I like to be considerate of others. I just realized this is pretty much Panny's transformation pose, but she's like more crap. This person is more stood up. Kapore, kapore. You love you, Ohedo. I love this song. Like I love most of Michium's songs. Like Michium is a really fun Vocaloid producer. But another producer that I like, what's the name? It starts with like a K. They're actually touring. I want to go to a concert. I just need to get a flow mask because I know that motherfuckers are gonna show up unmasked and musty. But like, what's that one? Kikuo. I love that producer. Not that song. Like, this is the first song that I ever listened to from Kikuo. Oh, remember when I was talking about like wanting to branch out as a creator and stuff, right? Um, about how I wanted to branch out as a creator, right? One of the things that I wanted to do is do like maybe a couple of covers or someday do a karaoke stream because I like music and sometimes I do sing while I work and I'm like a huge fan of musical theater. Because I actually want to make more outfit toggles with my PNG just to make things a bit more dynamic because little do you guys know, for anybody who's watching, you can look at the shrimp redeems and I actually do have a new outfit toggle. Actually, I can show it off right now. Cause like I'm the kind of person. Ta-da! This is the outfit that I made based off of my lewd alt Shibari jelly, and that's another thing that I plan on doing. I'm gonna draw more lewds. It'll be put on an alternate account cause like we love keeping the childrens out of adult spaces. I honestly wish that there were actual more adult art sites, but too many of them are either like using AI or they're like allowing lolly shit, and I don't like that. I don't want to be there. Or there's a lot of art stealing. Like we need an adult art site, and people are like, "Go to Newgrounds," and it's just like Newgrounds has Nazis though. Can we have an adult art site that um, can we have an adult art site that doesn't have art stealing, doesn't have AI, It doesn't forcefully put you into AI either, right? That's the other key, right? Merge selected layers. Damn it, I forgot to add her boobs. Never thought you would hear something like that, wouldn't you? But having an adult art site that doesn't have Lolly and Shota, because that shit's gross, doesn't do AI feeding, doesn't have art. Okay, shit. I'm forgetting the list. No Lolly, no Shota, no AI, no art stealing. And if you do repost somebody's art, you're like required to give credit. Like you are required to tag the artist and stuff, or like tag their social media or something, like, because folks are just like, well, there are adult art sites, but a lot of them suck. They suck at moderation. They don't keep the public safe. They don't keep artists safe. It's a mess out here. But it's whatever. But yeah, this is my new outfit toggle, and I'm so proud of myself. Eventually, I think I may upgrade to a PNG Tuber Plus. Eventually, I may upgrade to a PNG Tuber Plus because like I know that more articulation is more the wave and stuff, and I get it. And I want to keep up with the times and stuff and show my innovation as an artist. I'm never going to learn, say, I'm never going to learn, say, live 2D because I don't want to be bothered with that. Because, nah, I'm good. Because, like, okay, why would I do that to myself? It's not that I can't, because, like, there's like a lucrative market for live 2D, especially live 2D for folks that can draw ethnic features and stuff, but like learning how to rig and stuff, that seems like a lot, and doing it for myself, like I'll be working on that forever when I could be working on other art pieces. And it's just like, well, you could space it out with art pieces in between. And that is true, right? But I also feel like there are just better options. So I'm redesigning Yang's Volume 4 outfit, right? So actually I should draw the hair first. Let me draw the hair first. Drawing the hair first. We're just gonna sit here and pretend that I know how to draw hair, right? We're just gonna pretend and have a good day. But but yeah, I said earlier that I wanted to do like karaoke, and I'm caught between two outfit ideas, so I'll like draw them out because I was thinking having one outfit, and I might do both depending on the song that I'm doing. Like maybe have a an outfit change in the middle of it. So outfit one, I need a hat. Hmm. Let's maybe try a gambler. Okay. Sorry, I'm locked in because now I'm in brainstorming mode. I might change the music a little bit though. No, I do not know how to draw a cowboy hat. Bless my soul. So giving her a sort of gambler's hat, especially since no, I'm just thinking of looks, right? Giving her a sort of gambler's hat because like um Yang is the kind of person to take a lot of risk. And then like this is volume 4, right? In volume 4 of Ruby, she like she's in recovery because she just recently lost her arm. This is why she got the prosthetic arm in this shot. Where's that picture of McCree? Because I know that she lost her right arm. McCree lost McCree lost his left, but I'm gonna flip this over. I do want to give her a sort of poncho because I like the idea of her hiding her arm when she first like walks into the saloon because after she recovers, right, and she gains her confidence back. Yeah, I should do. Maybe do puffy sleeves. Ooh, I should look at Edwardian. I'm looking for an Edwardian blouse so I could give her like. And then maybe give her high waisted pants. See, this is what happens when you start drawing again. You start getting ideas again. Isn't that wonderful? I might get like one sketch done today. And I'm mainly taking inspiration from McCree because he's like the only cowboy that I know with a prosthetic arm. Let's see. Usually Edwardian pictures. Usually Edwardian blouses have like those pleats in it. Although I might accidentally make it look too much like wife's, but then that would be a nice parallel to have. Actually, no, it wouldn't. Would it? Because like both of them are dealing with parental issues, right? Like wife's being at odds with her dad, and Yang being at odds with her mom. Actually, put a pause on the outfit real quick, because I need to actually draw the arm. No. Okay, let me have it not too far up. Shit. That way I would know how her arm looks. It may end up looking a bit too vintage, though. Hmm. Hmm. It's just Han Solo. I just realized. You know, I thought of the puffy sleeves to put emphasis on upper body strength. Let's see. Ah, this is hard.
Hmm. So she has midriff exposed. I could probably, like, she always has part of her midriff exposed. Maybe I should try with this. Maybe it's trying too hard. I feel like I should make the pants high waisted. Hold on. Hmm. Okay, I think I know how to do it. Dang it. Give me a minute. I gotta save the reference image in a different format. Give me just a moment. Sorry that I'm quiet at this end. I'm like in problem solving mode, so I'm very much locked in. Okay. Why did I think of taking inspiration from Cowboy Carter sooner? That would have saved me some pain. Okay. Beyonce, you will always be famous. You will always be that girl. But yeah, I sort of got something. I wish I could have seen the full outfit from the looks of it. Mm, shoes. Okay. Okay. We're gonna be struggling with shoes. I just know I want Spurs. Yeah, somebody could L to the U to the K to the A. That girl was rapping nonsense, but still better than Mitty Calliope. Um, I'll just draw the poncho as a general shape. I think I might end things here because I'm also starting to become mentally exhausted. It's hard out here. Oh yeah, I should try to exaggerate the hat brim more. Okay, let me say it. We're gonna end it right here because I am mentally exhausted. Sketching is hard. It's not delivery, it's the struggle. But this is the first stream of many that will be continuing to happen. I think I'll be keeping this regular schedule. I think I'll be keeping this regular schedule because yeah, because my school schedule does not change and stuff, so it'll be fine. Um, thank you for all who came. I hope that you have a good night. Stay above the water.